All right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem, Harakak, Wadash, Ma'amaf. Double honors to Elders Apostle Jim S. and honors to the Elder of the Lions Den Camp, Han 1. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters out there that's pushing the truth with sincerity. Coming with a scripture, and I'm going to break it down the correct way. This is Revelation 6:6, and I heard a voice in the midst of the fourth beast say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. So at camp, I was saying this, I was referencing this scripture as in being, being us laboring in the truth for the kingdom, that penny, which is true. I'm thinking of another scripture, but this scripture in particular is talking about a day's wages being the amount that you will have to have in Jacob's trouble in order to get some food. Because right now, shit is cheap. Big Shit is so good cheap on the earth right now that people think themselves to be in good case right now because stuff is not all over the place. Even though it's getting there, it's gonna get there. Soon they're gonna have it to where you have to have something in particular in order to get food. Charagma, to be more exact. And not only that, but one day's labor is gonna cost some food, man. Usually what you get at the dollar store or just groceries in general, it's gonna cost a lot more. All right, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. The oil of the wine, meaning the ones that was chosen by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the elect. The ones that's believing in the Lord in truth and sincerity, hurt not the oil and the wine. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, behold, a pale horse, man. And his name that sat on it was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with the hunger, and with the death, and with the beasts of the earth. Kind, man. And we're approaching those times, if not already in it, You seen an example of that. You seen an example of that with COVID. The demic, the stuff. I had to catch myself. So we already seen a glimpse of that with the stuff, man. We was in the time. We in the time. That pale horse, man. Great calamity. Plagues, man. A time of plagues. Death, hells, and sorrows, and swords. And it was power to kill. Damn, man, it's over the fourth part of the earth. It's the Lord speaking these things before it happens. And we're living it. And we seen an example of it. And we're going to continue until the Lord shows up. Continue to see an example of these things that the Lord spoke about. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw on the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh and for the testimony which they held, man. All right, the witnesses that were slain for the name of the Lord, that stood stiffly, boldly for his name. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? You know? Saying, hey, man, well, saying, hey, oh Lord, like pleading to him, oh Lord, how long it is till you recompense them devils for what they did. And white robes were given unto every one of them. White robes, man. You know, new bodies. Gonna come, them new bodies, man, just like Yahushua. Man. And it said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. So it's still a number that has to be killed before, you know, the Lord come back. So it's a set number that needs to be fulfilled before these things happen. And once that set number is fulfilled, man, it's all go. All gears go. Like all what they like to say, all gas, no brakes. You know, all gas, no brakes. And I beheld when he opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake. And Salakia, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, man. So they blot out the sun. The missiles. It's gonna block out the sun. Sheesh, man. Man, imagine that, man, like a fro. Imagine that. Sun turns black. You look around, everybody's fucking going to shit, you know? Everybody losing their shit, losing their cool. Man, these people ain't seen nothing. And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casts her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind, man. So even the stars of heaven is going to shake, man. Nuclear energy. I had to break that down for my own sake, man. Nuclear energy. You know, it's going to shake the heavens. And that's how powerful the Lord is, man. He created the smith. He created these. I forgot the scripture, but he created these devils. He created these things, man. And man, Esau and these heathens that they get these weapons, think them to themselves like, yo, they're so great. Not knowing that the Lord put these things in their heart to make these things. And it's ultimately going to be for their own destruction too. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, man. A mushroom cloud, man. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. And that's what they do. That's what they're going to do. Going to hide themselves in the mountains. Because that's whence they came, Esau. But the Lord say, he's going to fray them. He's going to fray them devils. He's gonna gather them devils up from out of them fucking clefts of the rocks. The ones that try to hide themselves from the face of the Lord. He's going to bind them devils up, giving them judgment. They're going to go into bondage they're going to go into bondage for 1,000 years. And said to the mountains and the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sit upon the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. Come, man, I didn't even know that was there. Come, man. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to hide themselves from the face of the Lord, but they can't. They won't be able to. Because this judgment is coming from the Lord himself, and can't nobody hide from it. No matter how much these devils try to. The Lord got eyes everywhere. These devils think they could do all this shit that they do and hide themselves from the Lord. They can hide themselves from the masses of people, but the Lord ultimately see everything. The Lord see everything they trying to do with their plans and stuff, their devices. You know, but the Lord's gonna let some of it happen. The Lord's gonna give them the power to, with the fourth part for the earth. He's gonna let them do this. And then, in the latter end, when they think themselves to be in pitiful cause, everything went straight, it's just like for them, it's gonna be negative 99% complete. Then the Lord's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. He's gonna bind them devils up in chains. He's gonna send his men, which was fishers, into hunters. He's gonna bind them devils up, man. So I say, go take the kingdom. Go take it. For the great day of the Lord. For the great day of the Lord. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? So who's gonna be able to stand in that day? These devils won't. Once the Lord show these devils, the Lord's gonna show these devils, and he's gonna uncover their shame. He's gonna make it known that these are the devils. This is the devil, which they always were. That pale mother, that red motherfucker, starting with Alexander, going down all the way to them, to now, man. And now they bring about fucking death and calamity in the earth, man. I had a conversation with some coworkers, man. They talking about global warming. They know why this shit happening. Because of Esau. Esau's to blame. He's the reason for this stuff, man. Yeah. But hope that was edifying to those out there. Hopefully that makes sense. From 6 on down, and kind of put in the comments if you want me to go over the first part again, if there's anything, anything that anybody had questions on. You can always leave it in the comments section below, and I'll make sure I post about it, anything. All right, but that's it for this lesson. I hope it was edifying to those, and the water for watching my lessons, everybody. Shalom.